First of all, what are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, thanks. Look, it wasn't about the winning, but I'm just glad at the end there that we could have pulled it through because of the people, the crowd coming out here. So at least there's something for a whole week for them to smile about. So at the end it worked out well for us, yeah. And like with the 3 chuckers, I'm happy with what I've seen. It's going to be tough to select the final 33, but unfortunately, if we had enough money, we could have taken everyone, but we unfortunately can only take 33 players.
What does that tell you about the depth of your team? Because I mean, you selected 3 different squads. The first one didn't really do too well, but then they picked up momentum by the end. They really ran over the side, even though the other side was maybe feeling a little bit exhausted. So what does that tell you about the quality of the team?
Yeah, look, it's the last half an hour that we played. The last chucker was basically the experienced guys, the guys who played. But the plan worked because we wanted to put the young guys under pressure and see how they handle the pressure, which I think they did quite well. It's just like you can see the experience, especially that first game that we played. There was a lot of tries we could have scored, but it's just the experience. We expect that when they like 5-10 meters from the try line, they make mistakes, but that's normal. But and then the second chucker, the guys step up a little bit, and then the last chucker was like I say, basically the Simba's team.
And now this means you also had the luxury of having some 7th players. We saw some 7th players, some young players take part in the tournament, in the game. The likes of Onyala, the likes of Asati, who played 60 minutes in an unusual manner for him. What do you think they've added to the team?
Yeah, look, for us, there's no 7th players and there's no 15th players. So when we select the squad, the biggest squad, it's the whole of Kenya. Everybody that can add value. So we don't see in all of those guys played 15s. That's basically where they make their name, and they just get like on the biggest stage with the 7s where they can express themselves. So it's like nice and fun to play 7s, but 15s is tough. So guys had to adapt quickly. But like I say, they played 15s in the Kenya Cup also, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, like it's for us, it's everybody in Kenya. We gave every player a fair chance. With the Kenya Cup coaches help us with the selection. So I think we've got the right squad here.
And where does this put your side? Of course, we are building up for the Africa Cup. The main target is as well to qualify for the World Cup for the first time in history. How do you rate the squad in terms of now and your team and your plans in terms of now being ready from when you came back in 2023 up until now in 2025?
Yeah, look, 2014 when I started with Kenya, we missed out with 1 point not going to the World Cup. So I think with my experience, I think we're in track, because sometimes you get teams that peak early. Like last year, we didn't do enough, but this year was important here. So yeah, we put a lot of effort in the squad, in the teams. We had a lot of alignment camps earlier this year, and then obviously guys playing Kenya Cup, which help us in terms of the fitness. You can see, I don't think there's any team. Also last year when we hit Uganda, there's no team as fit as us. So we'll just continue working hard and working on our conditioning. And then we struggled with our set pieces, but today it was evident that like we can scrum, we can move, we can win lineouts, we can win the opposition lineouts. So we work a lot on the set pieces also. So it's still a lot of work, but games in SA is going to give us a big platform to see where we really are.
Thank you so much.